G'day, I'm Evan, and welcome to Gamey. Joining me on the show this week, it's Ben Russell.
My name's Ben Russell, and I'm over here this time, where I belong.
Alasdair Tremblay-Birchall's here.
Thank you very much. My goodness, it feels good to be back. And it's what a great show you've got here. What a great institution this program has become.
How good does it feel?
It feels, you know what? This is the best I've felt all day.
Whoa.
How does it compare to the birth of one of your children?
That can be quite a stressful time, and this one feels like I can get loose. I can get a bit more loose. I can have a couple of Coke Zeros, you know?
You're out of control.
Also joining us this week, it's Naomi Higgins.
Naomi's wearing her...
Where are you?
She's wearing an hoodie, which contains microfiber and slavery in its production line. So congratulations to that. Thank you so much, Naomi. Great job.
Thank you. Ben, do you want to read the labels on your clothes?
See, the thing about capitalism is that everything that we're wearing contains some kind of exploitation. That's what...
So it's weird that you pointed out my outfit as the problem.
Well, it's more a continuation of...
Yeah. Let the one without nylon cast the first stone.
Usually I would be wearing, but this is not my junk. I stole this from Margaret, and this is just a cheap hoodie.
Oh.
But, you know.
Yeah, you need a quality hoodie like this.
Oh, is that a Gamey hoodie?
GameyGame.com.
Oh, where can I get one of those bad boys, Evan?
If you'd let me, GameyGame.
Where the fuck can I get one of those fucking hoodies? I want to get one right now!
Holding back on us!
Stop fucking holding out on us, you stupid
I'll pay
bitch!
anything!
I'll give you all the money!
Naomi?
Naomi, sorry for besmirching the name of a product that you're the ambassador for.
No, they didn't give me any money or anything. I'm not, loyal to them.
Oh, well, let loose.
Well, I don't really have any. I like it. It's warm. But I'm not going to go further than that.
What a bootlicker.
Because, again, they're not paying me.
I'm sorry, I'm being... Now you're out of focus right now. You're looking
That's what happens when you're mean to me. That's what happens. Every time you say something rude, I will just start to blur into nothingness.
Now I gotta see what...
You gotta clap,
I don't even know
or
what
else she'll
brand this is.
disappear.
Naomi,
He's coming back to life.
Could you explain yourself? Why are you on the screen?
What?
Where are you?
Could you explain yourself?
People will be confused. What are you doing?
Why should Naomi have to explain herself?
Because it's unusual.
Just because
that
she's a
there
woman.
and she's not
Educate
there.
yourself,
Just
Evan.
because
my
she's a
responsibility to
woman.
educate you, Evan.
But I don't have access to the information.
It's called Google!
You can't just Google why is Naomi on the screen.
Yes, you can!
Go through her
I
socials.
updated my website. I updated whereisnaomiandwhy.com, and obviously you don't check it very often. As a lot of people know, I've been living with my sister and her son as a way to not want to die. And I come back on the weekends. But first of all, I didn't take my Vyvanse today because I was like, what the fuck is all this news? But the news that I got was that someone at my nephew's kinder has COVID. But it turns out I actually don't have to isolate. But I only found that out at 5, 6 p.m. because my sister was on hold for 6 hours today, just trying to find out. What a mess.
It's also because you went to an anti-mask rally this week. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, there's a warrant out for my arrest, but that's...
But that's the price of freedom.
Exactly. Not being able to leave the house.
What do we want? Our lungs to be permanently scarred and to have some long-lasting mental effects after exposure to COVID. When do we want it? Now? Whenever.
Yeah.
We don't have a plan.
I notice also, not only is Naomi anti-mask, but she's also the only person not wearing her finger gloves. Anti-glover.
It's very weird.
Disgusting behavior.
Yes, I hate Danny Glover. Always have,
Yeah.
always will. I don't care how long it is until retirement. Shut up!
And don't let her make a Subway sandwich for you. Because of the gloves. You need gloves to do that for sanitary reasons.
Yeah. Long stretch
Shut
there.
up,
Wasn't thinking about
Al.
Subway
Yes.
sandwich.
You probably want more than on just the two if you're doing a sandwich.
Just depends. These
That's what
are
he was-
the ones that you use for precision.
If you
Yeah.
do like
So
tomato,
it depends.
Yeah,
depends on how
tomato,
much-
ham. I could pick up a chicken fillet like this.
I don't want anybody who picks up the ham and the tomatoes with this side of the ham.
Always doing that.
I don't want to palm.
Like that.
Please don't palm my ham.
Yeah.
Brother.
That's right. Keep your
Please don't palm my ham, brother.
dog, the bounty hunter, yelling at someone at Subway.
Hey, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Hey, brother, don't palm my ham, brother. I'll have Italian herbs and cheese, brother.
Just use the finger gloves. That's all you need, fella. There you go, tackle.
And don't palm the ham.
Don't palm the ham, brother. The lettuce you can fist, but that's it.
Like the last couple of weeks, we're running the show with reduced numbers here in Victoria. We're allowed to do live streams like this with up to 5 people. So we have 3 people at the desk. Naomi, of course, is remote. We have 2 people upstairs. That is Steph and Bec running the show.
Remotely attractive, more like.
I got him.
Oh, okay.
Little joke.
So we're a little bit
Is
cut
that
down.
kind of a cell phone? A little bit?
We don't have camera operators and
Yeah.
stuff, but we
I'm
can
trying to
still
make
do
it
the show.
seem like my self-esteem isn't as high as it is. I'm trying to get that
Relatable.
Like rom-com lead
Yeah.
sort
Manic
of
Pixie.
brand going. Whereas I feel like at the moment, what I kind of have is like the bitchy best friend.
Yeah, you want to get a
vibe.
lead.
So-
You want to get a lead role.
Yeah. Like a Kate.
Yeah, I want to bump up.
Yeah, you got a Kate Hudson thing.
You need
could
to
be-
get Kirsten Dunst in Elizabethtown. That's
Kate
what
Hudson.
you need.
I've got a Kate Hudson thing going.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, you could.
Would love to find out who that is.
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson, isn't that
You
Goldie
mean
Hawn's
Kate
daughter?
Hudson.
Kate Hudson. It's Goldie
Yeah, no,
Hawn's
sorry,
daughter.
you said Kate Hudson, and I was just wondering who that was.
Ah, God, you got me again, Amy. Naomi.
Amy
you
Gribbins
fucking.
is just an ordinary girl.
It's working! It's working!
I want to thank the new patrons who signed up since our last episode. Thanks to Frightbulb, Cara Bard, and union representative for the Boys in the Wall.
Oh, they're unionized.
No.
Good on you, boys.
Good on you, fella.
Unions. Except for
What do you think they would want?
If
To be out of the wall, probably.
out of the wall.
what do we want? To be out of this wall. When do we want it? Now.
Or they want to be out of the wall, or maybe they want like casual Fridays.
Yeah, they probably want penalty rates, dude.
We are streaming the taping of this show live on Twitch. Join us over there for a chat and get a look at how all of this comes together.
It's a mess.
It's it's a mess. Go to twitch.tv/Gamey Show on Fridays. The time has been jumping around a little bit due to all sorts of things, but Friday nights.
It's interesting, now that we've started
True.
doing this on Twitch and then editing down and releasing it onto YouTube,
Yes.
it's always, you'll get always one comment. It's impressive how they edit this fucking shit down
Yeah.
when I watch it on Twitch. So
Yeah.
figure out what they're talking about. Come on.
Yeah.
Witness this car crash firsthand instead of hearing about it from a friend.
Yeah. It usually goes well over 3
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
If you can imagine. Hey, this week we're going to
I
take a
can't.
look at Hot Wheels Unleashed. But first, what do you think of this? NFTs are all the rage recently, but Polygon reported this week that Ethereum, the blockchain that NFTs are based on, might never have been created if Blizzard didn't nerf a spell in World of Warcraft. Vitalik Buterin, who created Ethereum, says he cried himself to sleep when a patch removed the damage component of his Warlock's Siphon Life spell, and it struck him that the centralized services have too much power. He discovered cryptocurrency and developed his own alternative to Bitcoin in 2014.
What more can Blizzard take from us?
This is a gift. NFTs.
What, Evan? Elaborate.
Well, imagine art being worth something.
Art is worth something.
No. Try again.
Art's worth quite a lot of money.
No, but I think the one good thing that seems to be that is a possibility with NFTs is that bit where you can get a bit of money every time it gets sold to somebody else.
Can you do that?
Yeah. So you can have a little. It's because it's just like a little contract, right? So like stuff like Ethereum is just basically programmable money. You can put a little contract in there, and you can say every time this is sold, I get 5%, like that.
That's handy.
And so then if somebody does, and because I don't think GoGang gets a cut every time a GoGang gets sold, right?
No, well, Gogang's dead. And also, Gogang was probably a bit of a shit cunt.
Yeah, but he doesn't get a cut because it's his intellectual property. He made that.
That is true. Just because you're a shit cunt doesn't mean you don't deserve what's
dead
coming
shit
to you.
cunt.
Yeah, he is a dead shit cunt.
Yeah, but
Naomi, you're not a fan of NFTs?
No, they're so fucking stupid. I think it is one of the stupidest things to happen in a long time. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I think the connection is breaking here.
Blast.
Sorry, now you're breaking up.
I am. It's happening IRL. They spew so much carbon dioxide into the air. For what fucking purpose? So that you can have a little tag online in a fucking JSON file or some shit saying you own a JPEG online. Guess what? I went on an NFT site, right click, save image as. Wow, there's a $20,000 fucking bullshit. Life is about beauty, and now I have it in my downloads folder. Idiots.
Real question.
Yes.
How does it, and this is not me being a devil's avocado at all, but how does it actually spew CO2 into the atmosphere?
So
So because it's blockchain, it basically every time there's a transaction,
it cuts down a tree
decentralized,
and shoots a sheep.
It does. It cuts.
yeah, I think
cuts down a tree so it has somewhere to stand. Every time there's a transaction, all of these servers need to be told of that. So it's not basically one sort of authority on what's going on. So every time you do anything, there's so much power needed to communicate that with everyone, and that is happening constantly.
So what you're saying is we need to switch to nuclear energy.
nuclear power, nuclear NFTs.
apparently a lot of cryptocurrency, a lot of blockchain happens with clean energy, but
Clean energy. And
that's fucking bullshit, and you know
can
it.
you
That
even-
is bullshit,
probably-
Evan.
well,
How could you ever believe that?
here's
How
another
could you ever
one.
believe anything that comes out of the mouth of anyone from Silicon Valley?
Yeah, that is true.
Well, here's another one of the arguments is that they're like, well, actually, a lot of the energy that's used is the wasted energy, because apparently a lot of energy that's generated is wasted. And so if you can mine Bitcoin with that wasted energy,
how do you differentiate between wasted?
How do you even tell?
I guess it's wasted until you start using it.
This is all theoretical
Hang on, does that
nonsense
mean
in
all-
order to
That's-
sell something.
That doesn't make any fucking sense, and it's stupid.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm
Apparently,
Beyond that, beyond the environmental impact.
Yeah.
I like
Have
this
you
unhinged
ever
Naomi.
actually? I didn't take Vyvanse today.
No, I like it.
Something's off.
It reminds me of me.
Hey, have you ever seen NFT art?
Yeah. It's garbage. It's
Irma Gerd, Gersberms, Merfreverberg. Go fuck yourself. Checkmate, atheists.
What?
I think that lady made a lot of money.
Just make sounds.
That's an NFT. Irma Gerd,
Irma Gerd lady.
Merfreverberg.
Oh, okay. good
Memes
on
are
her, I guess.
NFTs.
they're just memes.
Yeah.
There is the thing that has been popping up. Are these?
And shouldn't
like,
these meme people be
they'll
getting
mint-
some money?
Shut up.
Okay.
There are these. They mint like 10,000 of a thing, and the first one I saw was a few weeks ago. I tweeted about it. It was all. I discovered it under a tweet from Ted Lasso. After they won an Emmy.
Ted Lasso, the person.
Yeah, I think so.
has a Twitter account.
Yeah, I think it does.
I mean, I
The
guess it's for
character
the
has a Twitter
show,
account.
but it like
He's real.
It tweets like the person,
Yeah.
and under it was like, "Congrats on the Emmy, love crypto dads," and then it's all these fucking ugly ass auto-generated NFTs of they kind of look like Bob's Burgers, but like really shit. And there's all these ones. There was the evolved ape ones. Did you see that?
No,
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
no.
They're so ugly, and the evolved ape ones was they minted like 10,000 evolved apes, and the promise was that they would create a video game where you could play as your NFT in like a fighting game, and then they sold all the NFTs, and then the person who made it and who had access to the bank account just fucking tailed it and is not making the game, and they all got ripped off. And that's the only happy ending in NFTs as far as I'm concerned.
Sure, but
Sorry, I got really angry. I went out.
Having an NFT
again.
with that kind of story's got to be worth a bit of money.
That's right. You're a bit of a...
I'd speculate on that.
Alasdair, you're a crypto daddy. What do you think about all this?
I think the NFTs are also dumb, especially these profile picture ones that every they're just doing various. They're like, now we're making lions, now we're making aliens, now we're making koalas. Now it's just the same thing over and over again. But I do think that probably it's like we're in the early stages of a new technology. This idea of each thing being individual, and it'll probably have some interesting use in the long run. But right now it's just people buying endless things because it's the early days of it, and people are like, these are going to be important in some way because these will be the historical ones that they first mooned and they 200x'd and shit like that. I hate them as well, though.
Do you own Ethereum, Alasdair?
I own some right now.
Yeah?
But
son of a bitch.
But I don't like Ethereum because it's the fees on it are so high. Sometimes you're paying, if like for every transaction you might be paying $100.
Really?
Right now, just
Why?
because it's so big right now, but they're still they're going from this thing where they use up energy to prove everything to proof of stake, but right now the miners get so much money because the network is just overloaded because we're in the middle of a
boom.
God,
we're near
it's
the
so
end of a bull
fucking
run.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's so
I don't
stupid. What's the
understand it.
point?
Apparently,
What is the point?
Apparently, one Ethereum transaction uses about as much power as running a refrigerator for a month.
Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I would
One
rather
click
be...
of a button.
I'd rather be poor and stupid than learn about this shit.
Yeah, don't learn about it.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people who get into like cryptocurrencies, like so many fucking people lose money on it because it's not the banks that are trying to rip you off, but it's still other people.
Well, all those bankers are getting involved as well, and now they're trying to rip you off.
Well, yeah, okay, so it
And
is
they're-
the banks.
and now they're trying to manipulate crypto, and so that they can, do the same thing that they've been doing with the stock market.
Yeah.
But Bitcoin could allow people in very poor countries to have banking, and so there's that one nice thing that
Yeah.
people who
What?
Well, people whose
Now.
governments. I mean, I guess assuming people in poor countries have access to the internet, people whose governments
Yeah.
steal all the money and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you can have, by just having a connection to the internet, you can have a wallet online and you can just transfer money from your wallet to other people.
That's the thing that I do enjoy.
Yeah, that's the one good thing.
I like the idea of a decentralized banks and decentralized systems. I think that's great.
Yeah. And in about 20 years or whatever like that, when it's not an emerging technology that's just going to be fluctuating like this all the time, it will be useful, right? But right now it's just it's a bit crazy for anybody to use as a currency.
I have an opinion. My favorite thing about not just video games, but movies, TV shows, lots of different art these days is how much it is geared towards just making money in terms of how art has to be in order to bring in enough money to make the art worth being made. So I really love that about NFT gaming, that it is even more hollow than the art that already exists, in that it is just created to make money. I guess it's kind of similar to like microtransactions on homescapes. It makes me feel all warm inside.
Or anything that Ubisoft makes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're on a weird ride at the moment, aren't they?
We're fucked now. He said Ubisoft. There's no coming back.
They're real greedy little French perverts.
Have you already made the joke about that their games make you uber soft?
I've never made that joke because I have too much self-respect.
Okay.
And let me just be clear, I have very little self-respect.
Speaking of Ted Lasso, these biscuits are from Ted Lasso.
Are these Ted Lasso biscuits?
Yeah.
Look, they're in the pink box.
Holy
Big
shit.
box,
A guy called Ted brought them in.
We got practice.
Wow.
I'm going to leave these right here.
Would you like a shortbread?
I've actually already had one, and I've got to watch my caboose.
And what did you
No, I
think
haven't.
of
I loved them. I'm not.
Were these made by Rebecca Petraitis, the internet
yeah.
celebrity?
Yeah, internet celebrity. I'm gonna have one.
I loved them. I loved them, and it reminded me of the show. It reminded me of the warmth that the show brings into my life. And actually, I like how much Jason Sudeikis, he's doing quite a good job in that. Very
he's
believable.
great.
Whereas Roy Kent is doing a good job, but his voice is inconsistent. He sometimes goes too deep.
Yeah.
Like then you
Like
go,
whispery, growly.
yeah, you forget. I know what it's like to try to do a character, and I'm like, I can't keep this consistent in any way.
Perhaps we should move on.
No. I think we need this.
Every fucking time.
Well, all right. What do you
Before
think?
we move on,
I like Ted Lasso, but I have not seen the second season yet.
Maybe you should.
Same.
I really enjoyed
But
it.
I
It's
do
good.
think that Roy Kent is hot.
yeah, he's really hot. I think he's a stand-up as well. I think
Is he?
he's- Yeah.
I like how angry he is.
Yeah, I think. Did he win the Emmy for the first season or the second season? 'Cause
Which
I think-
one's Roy
Did he win
Kent?
an
Is
Emmy?
he?
Second,
Yeah, he won
I believe.
Brett Goldstein or what?
Is he the star sucker boy?
He's the
older one?
The
No, he's
older
like
guy.
the older, angry one.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck off. Like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
People have said that I look like Jason Sudeikis. What do you think about that?
You got a bit of a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I can see. I think.
I
lot
think
of it's
people
the
just.
moustache.
I think people just see a man with glasses and a moustache and go, "That's Ben Russell."
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Alasdair?
Well, as a guy who's worn glasses, I've been and had curly hair in the past or in the current times.
I don't
know.
have curly hair. I got wavy hair.
Yeah, I kind of have wavy curly hair.
Yeah.
And anybody who has curly hair and glasses, I've been linked to.
Yeah. It's like we all look the same,
Well, I mean, yeah.
which
yeah.
I guess we kind of do.
No. I mean, you and I couldn't be any more different. So I don't know why anyone would think that we have any kind of similarities. It's not like we've put Evan into some kind of weird mustachioed Buddy Holly kind of sandwich.
In a way, Evan, you're our moustache.
Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Great segue.
Hot Wheels Unleashed is a fast-paced, action-packed racer featuring dozens of tiny toy cars roaring around bends and flying through loops. But can a toy car game appeal to more than just kids? Let's take a look at the trailer.
Is this not a face that says "I love Hot Wheels" or what?
That was a look at the trailer for Hot Wheels Unleashed. Now, this is a very fast-paced racing game. It's a very super smooth game.
Smooth was the word that I felt when I was playing. Because, you ever rolled a Hot Wheels?
Oh,
Just
look, I think
felt it in your
I feel
hand.
like I was more of a Matchbox guy, but
I got a lot of Hot Wheels at home right now.
Yeah?
I got
brought some in.
I think I had both. That's right.
and they are the smoothest rides. And because it's just a thin metal rod in a thin metal hole like that, and you can just feel how thin and metal and smooth it is. It's very smooth. Anyway, that's you can feel it in this game.
And they've replicated that, yes.
There's no heaviness to the car.
Yeah, I thought, that I wasn't sure about that when I started because it does, because so it is like real world scale. Like I think there've been Hot Wheels games that they've made in the past where it's just been like, they've taken the Matchbox designed cars and made them normal sized and made a normal racing game. But yeah, this is, you're playing as the actual size of the little cars that you're going around, what would be the track and in the environments which are like you're a tiny car in a massive room, a bedroom or, whatever I don't know, I didn't pay that much attention to the environments, but I was trying to work out if that was part of it, whether it feels like they're tiny cars and whether they should have more weight to them. Because it's very easy it goes very fast, which is fun, but then equally when you're boosting and stuff, it can be kind of easy to lose control and end up just flying off the track.
Well, that is what happens when you play Hot Wheels, Evan.
Yeah, I guess so. Are they like pull back ones? Do they
No, they don't pull back.
No, they don't pull back.
A lot of the
They
time,
might.
you
Some of them do now.
you might have some like yellow bits of track that you interslot, and then you pull them up to the top of the second bunk like that, and then you've got it going down and coming back up a little bit, and then you drop them from the top and they go
and they go
like that, and they come up and they hit the door, and you go,
right.
oh, that was really satisfying.
using gravity?
Using gravity as the source. So you're putting in the potential energy by lifting it up like that. You're just jam-packing
no one
that car
cares.
with potential energy and then letting it release
Yeah, right.
thanks to gravity.
Oh, potential energy. Just say gravity, bro. Who are you trying to
Well,
impress?
I'm not filling the car with gravity. I'm filling it with potential energy. It's already got gravity on it. I don't want to mislead the good folks at home.
You put gravity in a car?
Do you know, whenever I climb stairs and I'm like, this is hard, but then I'm like, oh, I'm gaining so much potential energy
Exactly.
right now.
I'm absolutely
This is so worth it.
chock-a-block with pop
When I
N.
If you were to put...
when I walk down these stairs, God, am I going to be appreciative of the potential energy I'm
Gonna
getting
pay
going
off.
up them.
Or for me, it's run down the wheelchair ramp.
Now, unlike you two dorks, I am not an engineer.
Oh.
But say I wanted to put gravity inside these cars, would I have to make the cars bigger?
You probably just have
mass?
you'd have to put more mass,
Yeah.
which I
I'd
think
have
so
to
if you,
put more mass in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the more mass, I think gravity's basically mass.
Yeah, it's interchangeable. They're directly related.
I believe that it warps space-time.
That hasn't changed. I just want to make sure because that's what I thought. But these things.
Wait, what is
you
the...
scientists?
What is...
You engineers, you make things
What
up
is
with
the
like
acceleration?
COVID.
I think
Gravity's constant.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It is 9.81 meters per second squared. So that has nothing to do with mass.
but
At all.
it's got to do with your proximity to the mass of the Earth, I think. So I
The
think
Earth is massive.
So, but that's minimal.
yeah, but I mean, if until you're sort of like a few million kilometers away from the Earth.
Exactly. So you're not going to notice the difference. So really, mass doesn't have much of a. Things are going to fall at the same rate until you hit terminal velocity.
Oh no, but
Mass effect acceleration?
Ben
I don't think
Ben
so.
is
Not
asking
according to this.
Ben is asking whether or not he could make the car have more gravity.
Yeah. And the only way that I could do
So
that is
I'm
to make it
saying-
bigger.
Well, I'm saying that wouldn't work because they'd still fall at the same rate until you hit terminal velocity.
Yeah, but that you're talking about the Earth's gravity. He wants the car to have its own gravity.
Okay, wait.
To
So
be
hold on.
attracted to
I
the
don't
car.
think that's. I do not think that's what Ben is asking.
Is that what you were asking?
What are you saying? I want the car to have more gravity.
Oh, he's clarified it. There you go.
I want.
Nick, what
I
the
wanna
fuck
put.
is going on?
I want to put gravity inside the car.
He wants gravity inside the car.
That's
What
what
does
I'm.
that mean? What do you want to happen?
Well, I want just what we were talking about. Okay?
No, but
Well, I think it's
Alasdair
clear.
and I have wildly different interpretations of your question, and we really need you to clarify
'cause-
what
because-
you mean.
I think I've clarified.
Then, what do you want? Do you want the car to have a gravitational pull, or do you want the car to fall faster towards the Earth?
Okay, so my initial question was, how do I put more gravity inside this fucking car? Okay? So
Inside?
I want to put
Inside.
gravity inside the car.
The gravity is outside something.
Well, explain that to me. Why is that happening? Why don't we change it? Can someone write
you
a
don't
letter?
have gravity at
Let's
like
put
the
a fucking
core of the Earth.
let's do a fucking Kickstarter or a fucking
Gravity.
GoFundMe or something about to change this.
Can we start a GoFundMe for getting gravity more inside of things? Just think of this surface level gravity.
Great. So Ben asked
think
a
it's
question.
disgusting.
I had one rational interpretation of it. Alasdair had a different rational interpretation of it. Both of us obviously were stupid enough to think there was a rational interpretation of the question.
You can't
Now we've
expect
sorted it out.
scientists
I
to
just
agree on
wasted your fucking time and you fell for it, you stupid idiots. And I got you.
To be honest, that's the most joy I've experienced in a long time.
But seriously though, honestly, if I could just step back real
Yeah.
quickly and not be a bit of a cunt, how would you put gravity inside a car?
Yeah.
What the fuck
I think
does that mean?
you just need a ton of mass. I think it's
See, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Inside the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you would have to make really dense material, like like black hole kind of material or whatever.
Mass-loaded vinyl.
So you're saying put something with large gravitational pull inside the car, is what you're saying?
So like, like a black hole.
But you shape it into the shape of a car so that it's not like, oh, the car's given the black hole a ride. It's more like the black hole
but
is the
he's
car.
saying gravitational pull inside the car.
But how do you put a black hole inside a car? It's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, what is it?
I mean, you could put a.
You can't just pick up a black hole and go, I'm going to put this in a fucking
As soon
car.
as something is inside, that doesn't make any sense.
So, anyway, so I tended to prefer picking cars with lower speed, with better handling,
God bless you.
because
Because you're a man of the people.
they were just going, too fast, losing control of them, and they go flying off the track.
You think
So are you saying you chose a car with greater handling but less speed because the car was going too fast and you couldn't handle it?
Yeah, that's essentially yes.
Wow. Thank you for elaborating, because I was going to be like, why would you do that, Evan?
who do you think's cooler, people who like handling or people who like speed?
I think speed is cooler.
Speed
it's
for
cooler
sure, but
to-
I'm a handling girl and I'm not afraid to admit that.
Yeah,
'cause
no, you
one's
could tell.
perfect.
You could tell.
Yeah, you can tell. I could tell a
Shut up,
handling
bitch.
girl when I
Tell.
see one.
How do you put gravity in this handling?
Yeah. I like a speed
That
girl.
wasn't even my question.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Stop confusing everybody, Naomi.
So technically, hypothetically speaking, if a car had more gravity inside it, would it go
I
faster?
wish I was there so I could just fucking stab you.
Would it go faster?
Yeah, well, you can't.
I think it would take more energy to make it go faster.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
But it would be harder to stop.
See, this guy's a real cool operator.
I
You know
think
what
it
mean?
would have more momentum.
That didn't
time.
answer your question at all.
Taking time to.
But I think if you're putting in the same amount of energy, then
Take time to make time.
yeah, it definitely wouldn't go faster. Yeah.
So it's mostly about boosting and then drifting.
If I were to drop a Hot Wheel
Yeah.
from the top of the Empire State Building
Yeah.
and a normal-sized car
Yeah.
from the top of the Empire State Building, they would both hit the ground at the exact same time.
If the Empire State Building was on the moon, then yes. But I think on Earth there would be some difference because of the.
I'm going to figure it out.
There'd be some difference just because of the wind resistance on the way down. Probably the Hot Wheel would have a lower terminal velocity, maybe. It would,
Well, it says the velocity is equal to the square root of 2 times the mass of the object times acceleration due to gravity divided by the density of the fluid the object is flowing through, in our case, air, times A, the projected area of the object, times C, the drag coefficient, which is how many RuPauls fit inside the car. Obviously, that would be greater for the actual car.
for the
as
car, you
opposed to
could
the
fit
Hot Wheel.
5, I suppose, in a
So
regular
if we were
car.
to put, say, like,
Yeah, but you can squish them in. You know,
so
you
if
don't
we were
need
to put
it's
5
not, like,
RuPauls
legal.
in the car, would the car go faster?
It would definitely have more gravity.
But it slows down, right? Because that increases its drag.
If you're angry by this conversation, you need to lighten the fuck up.
This is the kind of comedy like. It's like year 9 physics.
Yeah, the big car would fall faster, I think.
I think just the wind resistance would sort of just slow down the Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that's what I was
Air
thinking.
versus Hot Wheels.
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's a fairer fight
but-
than air versus regular car with 5 RuPauls inside.
Exactly. But say if one second, theoretically, if the normal car had the normal amount of gravity inside the car, and then the Hot Wheel had like 5 times as much gravity inside it, riding in the passenger
How many
side.
times as much as RuPaul?
How many RuPauls can fit in that Hot Wheel car?
Yeah.
Depends on the gravity.
If you had compressed
In the car.
RuPauls into kind of these dense RuPaul diamonds and fitted out the whole...
And that's pressure.
That's pressure, and well, it's about density.
Yeah.
It's about mass per square meter.
Yeah.
Or meter
Or
cube.
inch for our American cousins.
Yeah.
And how does that stack up against Swarovski crystals? Because they are cheaper than diamonds, so depending on the drag performer you get, it could be Swarovski crystals instead of diamonds.
Well, I'd be happy to settle for that, but as long as they're made of RuPaul.
But what about with diamonds? Because it's a manufactured economy. Diamonds are not actually that valuable.
Well, that might change the equation.
Yeah.
What?
Well, because how much gravity exists is dependent on the economy anyway, so.
Economy.
What
So
about...
you say that it's a fast-paced game.
Yes.
Have you ever had a racing car game that is a slow-paced one? Like, let's say, like, if it was all turtles.
Right.
Turtles, but on a shorter course.
Turtles on a shorter course.
Turtles on a real short course.
Forget Hot Wheels Unleashed. We got a new game. Turtles on a shorter course.
Turtles, they're going around like a laundry basket.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played a game like that. But, there are games that are more realistic, like simulator races, games like Race Driver Grid we've talked about before, or
Boring.
rally games.
Who would win?
They're not as fast-paced, not as hectic as this.
Who would win in a fight? Matchbox, Hot Wheels, or Micro Machines?
I don't know Micro Machines.
You don't know Micro Machines?
I'm familiar. I know. I've heard of them, but I don't know what do they do.
I was
Okay,
about to
I have
punch
a
you in the
pitch.
face.
Yeah.
Are they the
I
pullback
have a
ones?
pitch.
No.
What about, can we add Beyblades?
Beyblades.
No,
okay.
we can't add
Wait,
Beyblades.
Okay, no, but wait.
No,
Why
no,
not?
because Micro Machines, Hot Wheels, and Matchbox are all car related, automotive.
had
We're in the
Digimon?
automotive industry.
Beyblades are car related.
No, they're not.
Wait,
They're blades.
They are.
They're blades.
But what combat sport
Well,
rules?
what do you think cars are made of, Ben?
What? They're
What
made
do you
of.
think cars are made of?
They're made of carburetors, engines,
Blades.
wheels,
Plastic.
ball
That's a blade.
bearings,
That's a
plastic,
blade.
metal,
That's a blade.
That's a blade.
Everything you
Bla-
listed is a type of blade.
tubes.
Tubes.
So I played this on
Another
PS5. It looks great on PS5. It's nice. It takes
said that
advantage
already.
of the PS5
Just because he's going to cut this whole thing out.
controller features. Nice haptic feedback and adaptive
Haptic.
triggers.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like force feedback. That's what they used to call it, or vibration in the controller.
That's good.
You would have felt a bit of that. There's it also has the speaker in the controller is used in the game as well. There's a speaker in the controller.
What does it say? Kill more
What's
boys.
up? Hey, ride,
No, it's just
let's ride.
it's just sound effects, car noises.
Okay.
They could put a better quality speaker in those things, I reckon.
Do you think
Yeah.
you could?
I think they're
I
always a
don't-
bit tinny.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
I do
always
not
up
enjoy
against
that
you're always
speaker.
up against physics. I don't know if you know much about physics, but when you're dealing,
Not
No.
a topic that's really in my wheelhouse.
Okay, so
No interest in it.
a way
sorry.
that you could make the speaker better
yes.
if you put more gravity inside it,
Well, this has to
that's
be, it has to be
interesting.
bigger, be able to move more air.
more mass equals more gravity equals better sound.
Okay, I'm willing to go with that.
Because the sound needs a medium to move through.
Medium.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Give it more medium.
Give it less small and more medium.
That's right.
And that will help improve
Personally,
the sound.
I'd like more big.
Well, now you're just being greedy.
I'm a greedy little French pervert. Give me a job, Ubisoft.
I don't know if you guys played any of the boss races.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Sorry. Okay.
I didn't
What do
play
you mean
any
boss
of the game.
races?
You didn't play any of the games.
You play against.
I was gonna play it today, and then the whole thing happened with the COVID, and then am I in a tier one? And then I just was tired.
She doesn't do her homework.
I played it today, and I played about 15 minutes of it last night, and I played about 2 to 3 hours yesterday morning as well.
Nerd, teacher's pet.
It's fine.
Did you play a boss race?
I don't. I may have, and I might not have recognized that I was in a boss
They're
race.
very much like the other races.
Yeah, that's probably.
Hey, look, Ben, did you see Boss Baby anywhere?
Well, I mean, I got Boss Baby posters all over my my office. So
Yeah, but did you see Boss Baby in the game? Because
Well-
if it's a boss level, then you would have seen Boss Baby. He's walking around in a suit, and he's like, better drive that car!
yeah, I
You
mean,
know what he's like.
my
That's not what it is.
my computer's mouse cursor is Boss Baby, and my computer's background is Boss Baby.
So, as you
and
play
all my
Amazing.
icons on my desktop are Boss Baby. So
All you see is Boss Baby.
I mean, I'm a bit of a fan.
As you play through the campaign, it's pretty straightforward. You just have a map with a bunch of races, and you complete one race, it unlocks another 1 or 2 races, and you sort of play through that. And eventually you'll get to that. There are 5 boss races in the game at the moment, and they're just longer races. I found them to be the more enjoyable races. They're longer races. They're harder, and they have more kind of obstacles. So you might have seen like the spider obstacle in some of the tracks, where it'll shoot a web as a hazard, and you hit that and you get stuck and that sort of thing. There's more of those going on.
I played that.
Yeah, it was good. There are obstacles like that in the regular tracks as well, but the boss ones have more and more various hazards like that.
There weren't as many tracks as what I was anticipating.
Yeah, that's
I started to double up quite a bit.
Yeah, that's one of my critiques of
play.
the game. I felt like the tracks were just a bit samey. It just felt-
Same.
Like, even though they were a little bit different, they were kind of. I don't know. There just wasn't a lot of variety. There are obviously different tracks, but you play something like Mario Kart or other sort of like arcade races, and there's just the opportunity to have any kind of environment, and different sort of lighting styles and crazy stuff going on. Whereas this was just like, it's another kind of Hot Wheels track in another broad. You're not really looking at what's kind of going on in the kind of big world around you.
No. I thought it was a fun game. It's a fun, casual game. You know, is it worth?
Okay, Evan.
But that's the perfect. It's an Evan game.
But it's hard to justify the continuation of making all these racing games. It feels like, how different
You think
are
we've
they
hit
from?
peak racing game?
I mean, maybe 15 years ago. I mean, how much more? It's like, look, you're winning, you're losing. It's like this.
Oh, you're winning again.
There's not a huge emotional arc. He's like, I'm pretty garbage at this. I'm a bit better at this now. Oh.
Well, I think the reason they keep making it is to upgrade the graphics, and possibly the physics.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I mean, the concept of the racing game hasn't changed very much since pole position.
It's still, it's fun, but it's not. How much time can you, if you buy this game, how much time can you go back and play this?
Well, I mean, that's a good question, because I think that this is one of those games that you can just kind of have and be like, I'll just fucking play this stupid game, like play a couple of games of this, and then I won't touch it for a while. But it's one of those games that you might still have on your hard drive just for a bit of fun. You want to play a bit of multiplayer with a friend, they've got this stupid fucking game. Maybe they're a baby too, and you're fucking playing this like a baby game. It's a baby game, but it's a fun baby game.
It's like a cookbook.
It's a game for babies.
It is.
A cookbook you got on your shelf that only has like one recipe you like. You might not look at it for 24 months.
That's
But
right.
Then you go, what about those cookies?
What about the cookies?
Oh.
What about the cookies?
I don't know that it's a baby game. It's definitely...
It's a baby game, Evan.
All right.
You were playing it on easy as well. Can I just
was.
say that?
But the reason I was playing it on easy is
No.
because I was playing it on medium, and when I first started, and I'm like, this is way too hard.
Yeah.
And then I switched it to easy, just because I wanted to progress at all, and just kind of get a sense of how to actually play it. And then it was way too easy. I went from like last place to straight away being first place every single time.
Easy is incredible.
That's because you went into baby mode.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
but
went
there's-
to the mode that's for
it
babies
just-
so that the
I
babies
wanted-
don't feel bad and you're a baby.
I want like an in-between.
Yeah.
I think what threw me off to begin with the medium one is that I think it might be just because of the way the physics are as well, but you're, because they're kind of lightweight cars, you get knocked around quite a bit
Yeah.
by the opponents. So when I was playing in medium mode, I was part of the pack a lot more, and so it was just like.
Was that a nice new fun experience for you, Evan?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Evan,
Being part of like a pack?
You're sort of
Part of a-
kind of an outcast.
yeah, you're an outsider.
Like having friends?
I was just getting knocked around a bit, and so then I went to easy, and then you just shoot off in front of everybody, and then it's just like you're playing on your own. And then I could actually learn how to handle the car and take turns better and do the drifting. So now maybe if I went back to medium, I'd have a better shot at it because I've got a sense of how it plays now.
I was playing on medium, so it took. So you've progressed a lot more than I have
Yeah, right.
because
I was smashing through because it was on easy and I was just like winning all of them. I was more just like playing through, and to be honest, I was looking for something more. You know,
Yeah.
like I was.
Can I be honest about something?
Okay, yeah, you didn't play the
I
game.
feel like I have learned how to live life on easy mode.
How did you do that?
I can tell you, I am running a seminar on it next month. So if you want to add your email to my my little waiting list, if a spot opens up, I can let you in, and I can tell you how to hack your life, and you will be happier. You will make more money. You will have more friends. You will have better sex. And you will have more followers on Twitter.
This all
Naomi,
sounds great.
can you answer me this question? Are these seminars just you trying to sell people leggings?
No, no. Of course not. You can't make money off selling the leggings. It's to sell you the opportunity to sell the leggings yourself.
Naomi, will you be doing the seminar in babyface?
Baby Naomi does make an appearance. She's sort of like a guest of honor. She's more of like a motivational speaker. She really gets the people going. She just like get you really inspired about what we're about to do, and then I will come in and talk about how your life is going to be terrible if you don't join.
Naomi, what do you say about people that have accused you of appropriating baby culture with your baby face, and that baby face isn't funny?
Okay, first of all, I literally used to be a baby. So, nip
Seems
that
like
in
that
the
was
bud.
ages ago.
Right there. And secondly, I never said baby mode was supposed to be funny, so.
So it's serious for you.
Oh, it's dead serious.
Deadly serious. People could die.
And some people have.
You heard it here first, folks. Naomi, baby or murderer?
Hot Wheels.
And you have to choose.
Hot
You can only
Wheels.
choose one, or else I
Hot Wheels.
Hot
I
Wheels.
pull a lever, and your family fall down into lava.
This, look, I overall, I liked this game. I enjoyed playing it, but it didn't quite live up to my expectations. I thought, I think I expected it to be a bit more wild, just to have more of those sort of fun hazards and more unique tracks.
Yeah.
Just to have a bit more of that kind of character. But if you grew up with Hot Wheels, then there'd be that nostalgia element to it. You'd be like, oh, I had that one, and you can play that
Yeah,
one.
and there are, like, for me, I definitely see some of them. Like, I see that spider one
Yeah.
and the dinosaur one. I'm like, I had that one.
Yeah, so that's, there's something there.
But that's kind of it. I think I completely agree with you. I think I was expecting more. But I would never buy this game.
Yeah, it's not for you.
No. I would never buy this game if we weren't talking about
Buy it for your baby.
I didn't buy this
No.
game, and I was supposed to.
Do the cars kind of like act like they've got suspension? Because that feels weird. Feels like you should really
Bounce around.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you can see it.
Because this is the problem, is that I don't understand. I don't understand the story behind it. How did they start getting motorized? So they've got engines in them now.
It's like Toy Story.
Is that just to give them more
It's
gravity?
like Toy Story.
Also, when no one's looking, they can drive.
Yeah.
this is what's happening in
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
imagination when you're playing with
Exactly.
Hot
It's
Wheels
the
cars.
imagination of a child.
Yeah, right. So when I'm
Read a
playing,
child's
you got to picture
Thank
somebody's
you for the
fingers
act
on
out,
the.
Evan. I was really confused.
This is what's actually happened. They've got green screen fingers like this, and that's how they
Yeah,
actually.
just imagine.
That's how they
young
made
boy's
this.
hand, doing that.
That's how they animated it all.
Okay, so you shouldn't try to get too tripped up by the lore of the sort of this game, how this happened.
Hot Wheels Unleashed is out now.
How many EAs would you give this game?
I've forgotten the EA system.
It's reverse.
It's reverse.
So the more
So,
EAs you give, the worse the game is.
all right, I'm going to give it -4 EAs.
Well, I don't know
Wow.
negatives now. You've fucked with my spectrum.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Ben, think of a falling car. Got that?
Think of a fallen car, Ben.
I'm thinking of it.
He's checked out. He's on his phone.
No, someone was cool.
Oh, that's what he always looks at his phone in order to think about a falling car.
Yeah.
That's sometimes you need a line to start doing a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now thinking about it going in reverse.
Like when I think about
flying,
Fat
like at the end of
Bastard
Grease.
on Austin Powers, I'm going to go, get in my belly. I want to eat a baby.
When I want to do my friend George's voice, I always have to do this. I have to go, oh, fucking high, Triple J. Like that.
Sorry, Naomi, what were you saying?
Oh, I don't even know, brother.
Hot Wheels Unleashed. Now on PlayStation 4.
Get it on
5,
sale or don't get it at all. It's the
Xbox.
same thing.
Switch, PC. It's on all the things.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them. Sitting around the $69.95 sort of a mark.
I just don't
All right.
care. I don't care about this game. I think that's the biggest.
If you're looking at the trailer and stuff and you're like, I think I might enjoy this game, I think you're probably right.
You might
If
roll the dice.
it's not going to change your life. If you're like, we're not saying.
I'm not going to
few.
suck you off if you play this game, but I'm not going to suck you off if you don't play this game.
What game that somebody would play would you suck them off for?
Probably Songs for a Hero, so that they had some kind of enjoyable experience.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's really generous.
Imagine trying to come with that game playing.
So you do it while they're playing. That's cool.
Yeah, I would suck them off.
That's
as
like
well.
a gamer's dream.
Yeah.
It's like those
Just one.
games that are like try not to come. This is Songs for a Hero, and it's try to come. It's really
Try to
hard.
come as quickly as fucking possible. You can stop playing this
You won't.
cursed game.
Ben is just committed to just
Oh, dude.
slogging it out. You are gonna hurt some muscles working on the. You've not done the cardio for this.
Yeah.
That's all for this week. But before we go,
I got
a
asthma.
Patreon question. This week's question was from Eli. Are video games kind of stupid?
Yes.
Yeah. But
Yee.
wouldn't you think so
Yeah.
yes, they are kind of stupid, but what is there in life that is good?
Yeah. Everything's stupid.
Poetry.
No, like
Poetry.
Poetry's dead.
the only thing I think that is a good feeling is probably feeling yourself getting better at something.
Yeah.
And you could probably do that in video games.
I mean, you can. It does feed into that.
And then I think apparently helping people feels good as well. But I'm
Helping
yet to
people,
find out.
being generous and helping people. Cups of coffee in the morning while the sun is beaming down at you on a crisp blue sky. Waking up to someone that you love.
And these are basically all things you can do in The Sims.
That's right. Yeah, video games are absolutely
Yes,
stupid.
video games are sort of stupid, but isn't that the beauty of it? Because it doesn't really matter.
But if I think video games are like any other form, I think, if video games are stupid, then cinema's stupid. TVs are fucking stupid.
I disagree.
Books are fucking stupid. Art is stupid.
disagree.
What are we doing? Art is pointless.
I disagree. I think that video games are on average stupider. I think the storytelling is often a lot worse than other art forms, but I think a lot more work goes into them, which is the funniest part, and that is pretty stupid.
You think that the storytelling in games is worse than in like most of the shows on Netflix?
Yeah.
But games aren't strictly there to tell a story. Like a movie or something is there just to tell a story, right? The storytelling has to be there. But in a game, there can be a game without any story at all. It can still be a good game.
I skip all the
And
cutscenes.
isn't
That is true.
What stupidity is? It's just like, who cares? Get through this so I can cut some other cunt's head off.
So you're saying
That's stupid. I'm not saying it's bad.
So you're saying narrative denotes intelligence.
I'm saying good narrative denotes intelligence, the ability to communicate an idea.
So is a
Yes.
Rubik's Cube stupid? Is chess stupid because there's no narrative in chess?
Well, there is a narrative. There's a
We're
war
talking
going
about
on.
art forms, not
Games.
puzzles.
We're
No,
talking
but games
about
have
games.
a narrative. A Rubik's Cube doesn't have a narrative. And what you're doing right now, Ben, is you are literally being games personified right now because you sound so stupid.
Oh no, I think. See, I'm actually for you. I'm trying to just clarify your message. I do think.
And
games
that's
are
a false equivalency.
We're talking about
actually is,
games.
though.
I'm talking
nice
about
straw
games.
man.
That's a false equivalency.
Nice straw man argument.
Yeah, nice
It's not a straw man. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I've been on
games are
Reddit.
stupid.
I've been on
Debate
fucking
her.
I'm
Reddit.
just asking you to clarify. That's literally it.
Naomi, what's
Okay, stop. Can you stop with the ad hominem attacks?
Naomi? What's a
Sorry, I need some more buzzwords,
what's a
please.
stupider
Those are the only ones I remember.
Naomi? What's a stupider art form? Games, video games, or stand-up comedy?
Ooh, this is gonna.
That is tough.
That's tough. We could be rehearsal.
My two loves. Yeah, love to hate.
Yeah.
I would say that is really no. You know what? I can't decide. They're both so stupid.
Okay.
That's really hard.
Well, then my closing
But I
thought.
think poetry is stupider than both of them.
Yeah, but poetry paved the way for these places. In many ways, poetry laid a path for all the other art forms to come marching through.
I think whether we like it or not, games are an art form, and all art, I guess, is stupid. But all art, I mean, then why are we doing it? Why do we like it?
Here's a good reason why
What's
you
the
do
point of
it.
art? Is it human to like art and create art or things like that? And all
I want
humans
to be clear.
are stupid.
I like a lot of things that are stupid. In fact, a lot of the times when Mark will tell me about a new Auntie Donna sketch they're working on, I'll laugh a lot, and then I'll say, "That's so fucking stupid."
Yeah.
And that's a
Yeah.
compliment.
I think, if anything, I don't really like that many things that are important.
No.
Yeah. I prefer things that are dumb and almost pointless.
Yeah.
Because I've realized that video games, I avoided them for about almost 20 years. But now
You realize that?
But now I've realized that what they do is they take me away from the much more awful thing of social media.
Yeah.
And that is a net gain.
It's escapism, right?
Yeah. I think yeah. It's stupid. And I love stupid.
Yeah,
I mean,
I once-
I'm one of the stupidest motherfuckers on the earth, and I enjoy
True,
it.
true, true,
I
true,
enjoy
true.
games, and I'm all right. You know,
You're all right. You're great.
You're doing
We love having you, around.
you could do a lot worse than me.
a lot worse.
Yeah.
Do get Naomi. Nah.
Get Naomi in here.
I'd argue that you would be much, much worse if you were smart.
You think I'd be worse if I was smart?
I think so.
What's wrong with being smart?
What's wrong with being smart, Evan?
What do you mean I'm not smart?
Insufferable.
Is he saying I'm not smart?
Are you
Saying
calling
that I'm
us
fucking
stupid or
stupid? Fuck you,
insufferable?
Carl.
And
No,
answer
no.
for each of us.
Don't put us in there. He's just talking directly to Ben.
Oh, Ben would be insufferable if he was smart, right?
That's what I'm saying,
Ben
right?
specifically.
Um,
Yeah. I think Ben, it is endearing how fucking stupid you are.
Ben, we love. It's so cute.
It makes you like charismatic.
I'm actually quite intelligent,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I do stupid
Like,
comedy for smart people.
yeah, like for like a guy.
Sure.
I don't believe you're stupid. I'm just going along with this. For a guy of like your education
Why are you
level,
going
I think
along
you're
with this?
really,
Why are you doing this
I think
to
you're
me
really
right now?
smart.
Why are you doing this?
I think so. Yeah. To answer the question, yes, video games are kind of stupid. But that's not a bad thing. That's
Stupid
not
is
a
good.
bad thing. We like stupid.
Stupid's
things.
good, man.
Stupid is some of the greatest joy in your life.
There you go.
Absolutely.
What a beautiful thought.
Australia is run on stupid. Okay? The moment a stupid is wrong is the moment that we stop being this great country of Australia.
Larrikins.
Larrikins, mateship.
Evan, what do you reckon? I say we fuck these two out of the country.
How good is
I'm out of the country.
how good
Yeah.
is stupid?
Back to the Americas they go, I reckon.
Well, Alasdair is French Canadian.
That's kind of in America.
Okay, that's in the
That's
Americas.
basically Europe.
It's Europe. Because it's France.
France, Canada.
It's France, Canada.
If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, jump on the Backstage Pass Patreon tier. You can also vote for questions there. And you know, sometimes sometimes there's two battling it out. Sometimes there's a clear winner. Anyway, it's all up to you guys. And we should thank our top patrons. Big thanks to Adam Donaghy, Adam Giambattista, Adrian Hernandez-Arista, Alice, Amy G, Andre Agnew, Belisaru, Ben Zombie, Billy Blake Hannikin, Blonde Matthew, Boots Gooten Putin, Cameron Forward, Rupert the Dog, Cara Bard, Shamath Rujaratni, Chris Howell, Christian Nordheim,
Christian Sanchez.
Cypher DH, Connor and Alexandria Maligan, Dan Fox, David Bourne, Decay, Dixie Dean 17, Dr. McHorse, Drew Peisner, Drew Schuller, Eddie McCullen O'Hay, Aaron Yetkindler, Aaron DeVilliers, Evan S. Darling, Frode Bodka. Frode? I don't know.
Frode?
Naomi usually picks me up on that one.
Broda.
Jen B,
Frode.
Greg Larson's tight, sexy asshole. Greg Middleton, Harry E, Jacob Stevenson, Jemata.
Greg Larson has been on this show once.
Joseph Taylor, Lachlan Chapman,
Lou Piero. Michael
Piero.
Flaherty. Moneyman Sam.
Are you just going to do it?
No, I'm just watching.
Oh, Nathan Power, Nick Figueroa, Prash Chandar, Rovasaur, Robbie Proctor, Scott Blood Cunt Machin.
I love Blood
Lord.
Cunt. His nickname's Blood Cunt. How'd you get that name? Don't ask.
No,
Funny
do ask, 'cause
story.
it's perfectly natural, okay? It's nothing to be ashamed of, blood cunt.
Sean Prague, Sheik Mozart, Stephen Burke, Siraj Piris, XZ Neil, and Zach Steinbacher. If you want to hear your name around on the show, jump on the Close Personal Friend Patreon tier. And there's lots of great benefits to signing up to the Patreon. You get episodes early, you get to join us in the Discord, you get to send in questions that get voted for. And for $5 more, you get a mug as well. So you can jump onto there, and that's always a bit of fun. Sign up at patreon.com/GameyGame. And please do go to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Did you know that something in the area of 18% of our viewers aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel?
80 or 18?
18. It's actually quite a low percentage.
Yeah, it's crazy how.
Surprisingly low percentage, but actually it's
Ben,
still...
don't mess up my side of the desk, you
Ben, I
little
missed that.
shit.
Can you please take that? Thank you.
Can you just do it to me again?
Did you 18% of our viewers aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel?
You reacted too early.
You went early, Ben.
One more time. Can we get that one more time? Thank you.
Oh, sorry, one more time. Okay, sorry.
Did you know?
You can't just
Wait, one
spit
second.
at the number 18% when you don't know what it refers to.
It's a surprising number. Did you know that 18% of our viewers aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Ben, I think you need that one more time. One more time.
One second, please.
Okay.
I'm an actor. I have a process.
Okay.
Okay.
Let him reset.
I've been vaccinated twice.
All right.
Reset.
Let me know.
So that's 4 vaccinations. Okay.
Ready?
Ha!
Okay, stand by.
Me.
Hamaya. I'm a big, bright, shining star. Okay.
18% of our viewers aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel. But you know what? They could be.
I hope that everybody becomes
How?
subscribed.
How, Evan?
I hope that everybody becomes subscribed to this channel.
All you have to do is click the subscribe button, and slowly we'll get to 10,000 subscribers. Wouldn't that be exciting? Wouldn't you enjoy that with us?
Do you ever say
Together we can
smash that subscribe button?
I don't say that. But
Be absolutely
enjoy that with us?
impolite to that subscribe button
Yeah.
today.
I want you to be terse to that subscribe button.
people can, everybody watching now can be a part of that great milestone that we can all can all reach together.
Mistreat that subscribe button like it's something that does
Careful.
not deserve love.
I want you to spit in that subscribe button's mouth.
If you guys don't end this stream soon, I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay.
Babies can't walk.
Checkmate.
Crawl.
You can also tell your friends about the show and share it around, and we've got a clips channel you can go check out. Occasionally we post clips from the show. You can podcast the show, and you can also head over to our subreddit, gamergame.reddit.com.
You can also call me and I'll whisper the show to you.
That's actually quite a nice feature. I've done that, and you know what? That's what I go to sleep to.
And you can also, this is a new option, you can PayPal me money.
That's not new. You've been doing that for years.
No, that's it. This is different from before.
Okay.
You can PayPal me money.
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
there more?
You can PayPal me money.
That was the joke, is that it was like I was going to finish the sentence by offering something.
like
It was a good joke.
It's my kind of. It's my
Well,
kind
none
of
of you
humor.
laughed.
I just thought it was a dramatic pause.
It's
You
a
can
good
PayPal me
joke.
money.
I get it.
I'm leaving.
It's a
I gotta
new
go.
type of humor.
The joke is there is no punchline.
Yeah. That's the joke.
Oh, it's called anti-humor, okay? Have you not even seen
It's not
Tim
called
and Eric?
anti-humor,
Grow
it's
up.
called anti-comedy. Yeah, who's putting
Okay.
gravity in a car now?
Shitwind laughed. Thank you, Shitwind. Shitwind is my friend.
Bon Member is your name on Twitch. Naomi's also on Twitch as Monstrosity. Alasdair, you're going to be
think
starting
that's
Twitch
true.
soon?
I'm going to be twitching all over the place soon. It's going to be Alasdair TB. ALASDAIRTB. The TB is for tuberculosis.
ALASDA. a dinosaur. Has anyone ever done that? To you, Al?
Never. That's my first one. I've had ATP. It's in the game.
That is all for this week. Thanks so much for watching the show, and we'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.
My goodness, what a joy that was.
God bless us, everyone.